Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. The Nationals brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-0. The Orioles swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. The Boston Red Sox earned the 4-game series sweep as they dethroned the Royals 10-3. Jake Odorizzi grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees 6-1. Teoscar Hernandez had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as Toronto took care of the Rays 14-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Adam Morgan got his 3rd win this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 4-3. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-3. The Buccos hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-3. The Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-0. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-5. Stephen Vaught drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 15-7. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in now, Tyler Wade. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Right side, reined in. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Keeney has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge goes quietly leading off the second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third, and Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Luke Voit, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Voit swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
And the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
One strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, number 11 for him on the season, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Albert now.
The first baseman,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. 1 strike to Pujols.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
David Fletcher would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Wade leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
And
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. David Fletcher will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Higashioka moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Is a heater in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Jason Castro. Out in front of it, strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 2 men on, 2 out, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
In there, and it's even at 1. On the year, Simmons possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
The set, and the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Two and 2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Oh. 1-0. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well fouled. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Angels. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Late that time for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. To the plate now, Torres. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
3-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores, and a relay home, and he's safe.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, a really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Push softly over toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Tyler Wade. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And leading up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Gio Urshela. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Just a tick behind for a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Jay Happ.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Upton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Angels, the catcher, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's away.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Ready with the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
His way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Taylor Cole will come on in relief, as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 67, Taylor Cole.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 0-1. Ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
0-1 the count. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1. Popped him up. Urshela is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. Runners on first with one down.
He's going.
Off is Simmons. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Angels held in check there. Score holds at 4-3. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Higashioka.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Tyler Wade. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 3. Standing in, Brian Goodwin. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Tommy Kahnle takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Ball 3. Anthony Rendon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Base hit into right center.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And it's 1-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand one. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Cannon Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99, Cannon Middleton.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Mm. 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. LeMahieu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And he fouls this one off. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes a cold strike one. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Up next to the Yankees, the designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Chapman sets. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 3. Justin Anderson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Anderson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
He's set, and the pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hopped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-1. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chad Green comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57, Chad
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Pitch on the way. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again. So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Base is empty here with nobody out. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit out toward second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Adam Ottavino is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Adam Ottavino.
Now in the box, Mike Trout, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Ottavino, playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The set and the 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and two. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Cam Bedrosian takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Ready with the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Angels rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Cam Bedrosian earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.